foreign exchange earnings, we have grown at the rate of 15% in rupee terms, and we have clocked a mammoth 23 US billion dollars in terms of foreign exchange earnings. Now, it has been universally accepted that tourism is one of the major engines of economic growth, employment generator, inclusive, pro-poor, and therefore, these foreign exchange earnings really matter a lot to the Indian economy. Let me also just mention, in terms of the demand and the gap between the demand and supply, the way we are growing, we need to build our capacities in such a manner that we are not overloaded by the people, by the visitors, by the tourists. And ladies and gentlemen, we all have also identified a huge deficit, a gap between demand and supply, particularly in certain infrastructure areas like accommodation and hospitality. As per the figures worked out by us in a survey, there are as many as 200,000 hotel rooms gap existing in the country. We are trying to get infrastructure status to the hospitality industry to bring up this investment. We are also promoting homestays, and we are also roping in the aggregators like Airbnb and Stayzillas and OYOs in order to take up marketing for these homestay people. So there is this gap in the entertainment sector. There is a gap in MICE tourism sector, convention centers. Coastal tourism is developing in a very big manner, which comprises cruise tourism as well, which comprises water sports, which comprises inland waterways, river cruising. Now these are the areas, and medical and wellness is another area where we need huge private investment. Now, government and ministry is basically a facilitator. Though we are investing a huge amount of money in public infrastructure, tourism infrastructure through our flagship schemes, but the main moot point is that we need a lot of investment in the tourism sector. We conducted a very major global investor summit in the month of September, and we had almost 2,000 delegates who attended this summit. And we ultimately landed up with the MOUs being done between the state governments and the investors of a huge number. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would request this audience to kindly look into the potential possibilities of investment in the tourism sector. There's a huge possibility, and we are ready to help through our website, through our otherwise details. Now, the reason I have mentioned that we are growing at such a high rate, there have been certain game changers. One major game changer, thanks to our Honorable Prime Minister, that the e-visa regime has become one of the most liberalized regime in the entire world. We have 161 countries covered under e-visa. And it's not just that it has been introduced, there has been a set of reforms just this November when the cabinet decided to extend the validity of e-visa from 30 days to 60 days. When I say e-visa, now it means three sub-parts of e-visa. Earlier it used to be only e-tourist visa. Now the e-visa has three components. One is e-visa for tourists, one is e-visa for business tourists, and third, one e-visa for the medical tourists. Now this is another game changer. Then the initial application time, which used to be 30 days, has been extended to 100